Yeah, competing can be like super stressful. The whole thing is just a whirlwind of emotion and butterflies. But when it's over and if you stomp around and you end up doing good, it's like the sickest feeling ever. Yeah, so qualifying day was pretty hectic, pretty bad weather. It was like a blizzard up there. Couldn't see very good. It was mad bumpy, it was super slow. Ended up landing my first run. It wasn't great, but the judges liked it and they placed me first in qualifying. And then second run, I just like did like a carve run and it was pretty fun. Took her easy on the second one. I don't really like qualifying first because I don't like going last. That's just a lot of waiting and like more time to stress out, I feel like. But it is what it is. I think the time before your run, it's hard not to like stress out for sure, but I just try to have fun and like shoot the shit with my buddies and take it just like any other day riding. And I think that works for me. It keeps me from stressing out and getting like too wound up, and I think it's a good way to stay light, and that's what we're doing. We're just trying to have some fun out there. For a Dew Tour, I just want to land a good run that I'm pretty stoked on, and whatever happens, happens, you know.
Somehow Ben can start a run off with a massive air to fakie like that one, straight into a big double. Ferguson's got a lot of hype riding with him right now.
So run number one is complete, so Ben Ferguson sits in third.
It's incredibly difficult to land that one with speed well above the spectator's head. Beautiful second run.
And it's an 89, the top placed American right now, Ben Ferguson sitting in third place.
It's really good to have the fam here for sure. My parents have always had my back. They've always supported me. And I think they get super stressed out and they hate it, but they love it at the same time. I think they kind of go through the same emotions that we do.
Look at this. Oh, look at this, a 97.3 for Jake Pates. So the American has gone to the top of the board. And it is all about progression. The last man to drop in is Ben Ferguson, and he knows a thing or two about the P word.
Going into that third run, I was like in 5th or 4th, and then Jake dropped right before me and posted a very high score and bumped me down even farther. I knew that I could do that run better because I did the run, but it wasn't the best I could do it. So I just decided that it was time to go full send and just like try to go as high as I could and try to make it as smooth as possible.
All right, here we go, Ben Ferguson. The judges are so liberal with their pens right now. If Ferguson can stick this run, maybe he can jump into the lead. Massive double cork 10. This is the biggest we've seen him go all day. Frontside double. Ferguson on one. Massive backside 360. Carrying all that momentum into a huge switch McTwist. And one more hit. The giant double.
Oh,
whoa.
Wow.
That was incredible.
Ben Ferguson waiting, sitting on an 89, which has him in 4th place. And to make Team USA, it is all about podiums and top finishes. Ben Ferguson, did he do enough? And the score comes in, it's a big one, a 92, but not enough to go into first. But Ben Ferguson is on the podium. When you think about Olympic qualifying, Ben Ferguson just did himself a huge solid getting on the podium with that 92.
Yeah, it's looking really good for Ben Ferguson now.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really thinking about the Olympics when I got that score, but I was just stoked to land that run. I think that's all that was kind of going through my head. I think it's a real cool opportunity, and it'd be rad to go represent my country in the Olympics, and I think it'd be super awesome making the team, mainly just for the experience. I mean, it's probably crazy, and that'll be really cool to see and be a part of. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna go, like, I might as well try and win, you know? That's the way I think you should look at competing ever. So I got some stuff I want to do, like there's a couple tricks I need to learn and get a little more dialed, and then have a little heavier arsenal under my belt and be able to compete with the big boys. So hopefully it all works out.